My name is Dawn Bright, SL13377 from the Southern California Garrison, and I'm going to be going over how I made my Kylo Ren costume. The innermost portion of the costume is the inner tunic, which is seen right here. It is pleated, probably top to bottom in the movie. It's got a very interesting weave of cotton, which you can see here. See how it's just like a million little tiny bumps? And that goes all the way up and all the way down. And I've left this one open on the inside so you can see it. It's got a zipper running all the way up the sleeve, all the way to the top. It's open in the front and slightly sewn down. And it's also open in the back, where you can see here, open. It's not open on the sides, but it does have a seam on the original one. The second piece we're going to go over is the Mitt Coat, which they called it, which appears to have a very interesting wool weave on the skirting, which you can see here. It is open on the front, it is open on the sides, and it is also open in the back. Now on the C7 model, and I will show a picture of that, you can see right here the wool popping out from the edge of the material, which was over this corner of the inner tunic. It has a collar that goes all the way up to the top, and on the inside it had a bunch of pleats going up to the top of Adam Driver's neck. The next portion we're going to go over is the Surcoat, as I call it, with cape. The hood on the C7 model has a seam that wraps around. It goes under and inside, and then it kind of pops back out. It's got a perfect shape to it on the C7 version. Then you could see this fuzz right here, but then you could see just inside of it this perfectly sewn line. This pops out beyond the shoulder with the fuzz hanging out. It's got a beautiful shape to the hood on the C7 version, which fits perfectly on him and wraps back down. The capelet comes around, comes up from the corner, and then falls. It has frayed edges along the entire thing. It is open in the back with a fountain look. You can see small pleats coming out the back of the C7 version. It has a wool belt. It has a leather belt with this piece attached to it, and it's got the Velcro on the inside. It has a lovely fountain look right here in the very front, and it seems to be coated in some sort of plastic. I don't know if I'll be able to show this very well, but as you can see on mine, it's shiny and it's shining. Mine has a 2x2 weave. It's a little bit smaller than the original, but it's all I could find. Then we have my lightsaber. The actual base of it was the only part that I didn't physically make. I had it copied. It has a red bottom, and I detailed the blade. Mine turns on. It just has it's a little bit light today, so you can't really see it. It's got the red line going down it. Kylo's homemade lightsaber. Next we have my denim slacks, shiny, wax coated. I have my gloves. They are form-fitting, which you've seen in my images. They have these lines running down them. They have the vertical and the horizontal lines, seems to be two of them. And the little bump right here on the hand. Now the boots. The boots I ended up having to make twice because, no, 3 times, because we had no clue what these things looked like. They appear to have 3 or 4 pleats popping up them, though I assume they run all the way up it. 3 on the back wrapping around. They have these hooks on the side, and then they wrap around, and they have this detailing on the front, which appears to be 5 different seams, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 total wraps, rounded toe, and they wrap around and down. I think that's just about it. Hope you enjoyed. Bye! Oh yeah, forgot the helmet. Alright, so on mine, I form-fitted as much as I could. Right down and around. I have a black piece of material in here that I can see through. Okay, it's actually ladies' nylon. Wraps and comes around the back, a bit high, just like how it does on the original. And back down to the mask. It's resin casted, completely made by me, just like everything else. Say bye, Kylo.